ask me. If not, I'll do what I typically do and I'll just go on a motherfucking rant. Oh, dude, I had such a good night. I had such a good long night. Slept like a baby. I had some dreams. Fuck, I forgot. You know that moment? Sometimes you have you had a dream, and then later it's almost coming back to you, like a little flash, just not enough to actually remember your dream. I just had that. I find it very annoying when that happens. Anyways, had a very lovely, lovely long night, and today I have a lot of work. I have a lot of work to do. So I did a started a challenge where I'm gonna go run 30 days, run to a park, then stretch in that park barefoot on the ground like a fucking hippie, and then just gonna lay flat on my back for 15 minutes praying to God. It's been working really, really well. Yesterday, what I noticed, and maybe you noticed this as well for yourself, for your own life, if you don't start your day right, the rest of the day sucks. Do you ever experience that? I have that all the time. I woke up and I got a message from my business and it got me excited. So I'm like, oh, nice. So I check my phone. And before I know it, I'm on my phone 30 fucking minutes, drinking coffee on my phone, replying to all the fucking DMs. And I put my phone away and I'm like, fuck. And then I went for my run. The run was, I was half assing it. I'm not going to lie. It was half ass shit. I did like, there's a calisthenics park. I did 10 pull ups. I was like, that's enough for now. Stretching, maybe 3 minutes. I laid on my back for 5 minutes. I was like, all right, I'm bored. I want to go. And I walked home and I was like, fuck, I messed that up. And here's the thing. Listen, I'm going to relate this back to dating because I'm a motherfucking genius and that's what I do. Here's the thing. I created a video about that on my personal Instagram account about how I'm committing to this challenge, how I'm running, how I'm doing all of that. Yeah. But as I'm creating this video, I'm walking back and I'm recording myself. I'm like, fuck, I didn't give my everything. It's because I went on my phone immediately, blah, 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 blah. I entered the building and I realized, hey, but I went. I fucking went. I shouldn't be criticizing myself like that. Sure, there's room for improvement. But firstly, I should be fucking proud. The same with women. A lot of guys, listen, let's say your little nephew, so he's 8 years old, all right? Little cute nephew, 8 years old. He tells you, I want to talk to this girl. I think I love her. You tell him, bro, let's do it, right? How are you going to talk to him? You're going to hype him up. Bro, let's do it. You're amazing. You can do this. You got this, bro. Come on, man. Go talk to her, blah, blah, blah. You hype her up, right? Let's say he goes over. She brutally rejects him. All right, it can happen. He comes back and you can see tears in his eyes. What are you going to do? Are you going to tell him, bro, you did so well? Hey, and you know what? You can't win them all, but you are so cool, dude. What you just did, nobody does. You are so, I'm so proud of you. I love you, man. You're such a gangster. You so Are you going to say that? Or are you going to say, a loser, you fucking loser, fucking dirtbag shit loser. You could have done way better. You didn't even try, you little fucking loser. What's it gonna be? Obviously, the first one, right? So why the fuck would you talk like that to yourself, right? That's what I realized when I was walking back in the hallway. I was like, wait a second. I'm saying I should have done better. I should have blah 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 blah, blah. And I'm being a very critic. I don't know the word. I'm criticizing myself. So then I realized I shouldn't do that because this is literally also what I teach you guys. You know, after every approach, you have to positively reinforce yourself. After every approach, you tell yourself, fuck yeah, I am such a fucking legend. Fuck yeah. So I'm doing the same with running. I'm walking back home. I'm recording a video. I should have done better. Blah, 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 blah. And as I'm walking in the hall, I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna teach my personal account, the people who follow me there, a lesson as well. So I record. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I went, and sure, I could have done better. Sure, I could also have not gone. Right. So firstly and foremost, I am proud of what I just did. I'm proud that I went. I feel like that's the most important thing, because now you're positively reinforcing yourself. You're making yourself a fucking champion in this way. Because if you think about it, let's say always you just criticize yourself after every approach, after every gym session, every time when you whatever, you criticize yourself. Oh, this could have been better. Ah, you do that for a month. How are you gonna feel, dude? Always criticizing yourself. You do that for 3 months. How are you gonna feel? You're always criticizing yourself. It's never good enough. Needs to be better. Needs to be more. Let's say you do it for a year. So you take a lot of action, and always after the action, you're like, you fucking dirtbag. You could have done better. How are you gonna feel in a year? You think you genuinely improved anything from the inside? You have improved on the outside because you're fucking criticizing yourself the whole time. But from the inside, you're only feeling worse and worse and worse, because every time you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I need to be better. Right. And again, paradox, right? Because yeah, though, am I saying that you should always say like, I'm amazing, I don't need to change? No, dude, it's a paradox. You need both, right? But most of you are very much at the being very criticizing of yourself part, and not so much on the self-love, self-acceptance, and saying that you're a motherfucking gangster side of things. Let's take a look at the other side of the coin though. What do you think would happen if you, let's say, every day when you take the right action, regardless of the result, you tell yourself, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Every time. That's what you say. You do that for a month. How are you going to feel? You take the right actions. Doesn't matter what happens. Sometimes things go well, sometimes things go not so well. All right. But you don't care about that. All you care about is saying to yourself, fuck yeah, I am a motherfucking G. I am so amazing. Look at me taking all these actions, going out of my comfort zone. I am such a fucking G every time for a month. How are you gonna feel? Let's say you do this for 3 months, every time taking the right actions, so you're improving, but also every time you're proud of yourself. You give yourself love. You give yourself dopamine. You tell yourself, "Wow, I'm doing this. I am doing this." How are you gonna feel? You think you're gonna feel worse? You think you're gonna feel better? Let's say you do this for a fucking year. If you do this for a year, bro, how are you going to feel? A year of taking the right actions, you're learning in that year, you're getting results in that year. And even if you don't, you always say, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So basically, the lesson here is you have to treat yourself like you would treat your little cousin. That's it. Be sweet. Be a little bit sweet for yourself. Huh? Who did a good job today? It's you. It's you. You gotta be a little bit sweet for yourself. Because sure, you could have done better, la la da da da, but you could have also not done it at all. Right? So that's my opinion on this. I got a very interesting DM yesterday. Ah, wait, I want to talk about something else. A client of mine, I'm so happy for him. When he joined the coaching, he felt he was a little bit boring. He didn't have a very rich dating life. He kept losing interest of girls. Girls, they just disappeared. We've done the coaching. I coached him for almost 3 months now, and this dude, like, dude, I'm so happy for him. He started approaching, getting out of his comfort zone, doing the things that I told him. Like fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Started to get into a very good social flow, creating a winner effect for himself. And then, yo, what's up, dude? And then as he's creating this winner effect, now he told me last time when we were on the coaching call, he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm dating this Ukrainian girl, and it's going really, really well." What's up, Vin? I appreciate the input, dude. So he said it's going really, really well, and The things he told me, dude, I was fucking mind blown. I'm so proud of him. He said, I feel like now that I'm with this Ukrainian girl, I don't want to use the strategies and I don't want to think so much. I kind of just want to be with her because she's so open, she's so sweet. I don't think I need all of this. And I told him, dude, I'm so proud because that's the exact goal of the coaching. You're growing beyond the coaching. That's what's happening. In the beginning, I want to teach you the psychology. I want to teach you the techniques, but only with the reason in mind that after that, when you know it, you let go of all of that. That's the whole goal, that you can let go of all of that. And I think this is where I differentiate from a lot of coaches in the red pill community. Dude, don't do their coaching. And I'm not saying that to talk shit on them. I'm saying that to protect you. Okay. So many coaches in the red pill, they would be when you're starting to see a girl, they are obsessed with she might leave, she might cheat, hey, she might leave, she might cheat, all these things. They're obsessed with it. Oh, you can never lose your frame. Bro, if you cry one time, she's gonna ditch your ass, you little bitch. Bro, I mentioned this on a lot of other lives as well. I am very emotional. Maybe it doesn't look like it now, but I am very emotional. I can go very, very high and I can go very, very low. Now, when I'm low, I get low, right? If I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm angry, I'm angry, whatever. If I'm sad, I'm sad. So a lot of times I've had it when I'm with a girl, all of a sudden, boom, it hits me. I'm sad. Red pill teaches you, oh, don't show her. If you show her just one tear, oh, you're fucking up. Dude, if I'm sad, I will cry, okay? If I'm sad, I will cry. I don't want cancer later. If I'm sad, I will cry. If you bottle up these emotions, one, it's not good for your physical health, but two, you're poisoning the relationship. You're literally poisoning the relationship. You're feeding it your insecurity. Oh, I cannot cry. If I cry, I'm going to leave her. Oh, what does that say about you? It says again, you're not good enough. You have to be someone that doesn't cry, that's strong, that wears sunglasses inside. Otherwise, you're not good enough. She will ditch your ass. Dude, I'm telling you this from experience, right? Women don't leave me. The last woman who left me was 7 fucking years ago. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to show you the proof that I understand what I'm doing. Literally, getting girls is one, but keeping them is where I fucking excel. All right. It's where I fucking excel. I was dating this girl here. I saw her 3 times. She told me, I've never felt so safe with someone as I'm feeling with you. Why do you think that is? It's because I have the ability to express my emotions. That's why I can make them feel safe. You know why? If I express my emotions, that means that I'm safe, so she can do the same thing. Does that make sense? What I'm saying here, does it make sense to you? So, Red Pill will teach you never do that. Don't show any emotion. She will leave you. And if you hold that belief and you think it's true, it will be true because you will attract women. This is what's going to happen then. What you're going to do is as you're talking to the girl, you're going to have a certain persona. You build this character. You're like, I'm Mr. Macho Guy. I am Mr. Motherfucking Macho Guy. So you're going to approach her as Mr. Macho Guy. All right, that's what you're going to do. I'm Mr. Macho Guy. So you approach her as Mr. Macho Guy. What's up? How you doing? You approach her as Mr. Macho Guy. Ooh, I'm Red Pill. I'm strong. Ooh. Then some girls, they will fall for it. They will be like, huh, I guess I like this. But now, did she fall for you? Or did she fall for your act? She fell for your act, right? Later down the line, yeah, of course, now you cannot show your true emotions because that's not what she signed up for. So when you do, she thinks, hey, wait a minute. I thought you were this, but now you're that. Huh, I see. You're fake. You're insecure. Ah, you know what? I don't like this. I don't vibe with it. I'm out. That's what happens. Whereas, let's say you, from the beginning, you're just true. You're yourself. Maybe this girl that you could have gotten like a macho guy, she's not going to like you because you're too true. And she likes the macho guys, the fake macho guys, which she will ditch as soon as they show their true emotions. So maybe you just approach as your true self. Maybe you don't worry so much about showing emotions and weakness and ooh, maybe you're just expressing yourself and being vulnerable. Maybe. And maybe there are a completely different type of girls that you will attract by doing this. And maybe these are also the exact type of girls that are not going to leave you when you have a fucking vulnerable moment. They're not going to leave you when you cry because something horrible happened. These are the girls that are going to be with you, that are going to stick with you. And dude, I'm telling you this from experience, okay? Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap of the red pill. You cannot show emotions. Don't do it. It's going to fuck up your life. It really does. So does that mean you should always be crying? No, obviously not. If every day you come home and you start nagging about your life, you're like, oh, I'm so sad. I had a horrible day. Yeah, of course she's not going to like it. Would you like it if your girl was crying every day? But the difference is you can be vulnerable as long as you're not needy. That's really the core of it. You can be vulnerable. That doesn't matter. It's about neediness. If you're needy and you're vulnerable, now it's like, okay, that's a little bit annoying. But if you're needy and you're not vulnerable, same thing, same effect. It's not about vulnerability. Most people get these two confused. They think opening up, crying, being emotional is needy. It's not. It doesn't have to be. They are two different things. You can open up, you can be vulnerable from a place of power, from a place of groundedness. You can do that. And if you reach that point, that's when you will really start building authentic relationships where you don't need to be someone that you're not. You don't need to act a certain way. You can literally just be yourself and be fucking loved for it. Wouldn't that be nice? Am I making sense here, or do you feel like I'm just talking shit? Because I feel like what I'm saying right here is unspoken of on the internet. Nobody talks about this. The biggest dating coaches, they all say this. Women are hoes, they're sluts, they cheat, they are pergamous. You need to be the best. Sure, sure. There's a core of truth in that. Like again, everything is a paradox. It's not as black and white as we like to think it is. We humans, we don't like to think too much. We really don't want to waste energy. We don't want to waste calories. So if there's two ideas at the same time in our head that are opposite to each other, we don't like that. So we just do like, and we scroll to the next video, or we just pick one. We're like, no, 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 it's black, it's black, it's black, it's black, it's black. No, 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 it's white, 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 because it's easier, right? But things are never black and white. It's always more complex than we like to think it is, but we just don't like to think about it too much. So again, yeah, sure, they do want the best option, right? Don't you? Don't you want the best option? Of course. But the best, does that always mean the most money? Does it mean the most handsome looking? Does that mean if you're with a woman for 10 years, you build a family, she's deeply in love with you, you're such a good man, you're vulnerable, the connection is there, the sex is amazing. You've been together for 10 years and a guy comes by and this guy has $1,000 more on his bank account than you. Does that mean that hypergamy, she's gonna cheat? No, obviously not. Right? What does the best mean? Does the best mean the most money? No. Does the best mean the most handsome? No. It's part of it. The best is a whole thing. The best is a wholesome thing. It's not one thing. Sure, you need to get your finances up. If you don't have money, how are you going to raise a family? Sure, make sure you're groomed. If you look like a fucking homeless, no girl is going to like you. Of course, these things matter, right? But not as much as you think. The best means you work with what you got, you make yourself the best version possible, and that would include understanding her, connecting with her on a deep emotional level, developing emotional intelligence, developing social intelligence, developing your social life, doing all these things. And again, paradox. Okay, so I need to hit the gym, do that, and then I can get the girls. No, you can get her now. It's about you accepting yourself the way you are, loving yourself, realizing you are good enough, and at the same time, you're always willing to learn and always willing to improve. Huh? But I don't see how those go hand in hand. No, I know, but they can. It's a balance, right? Anyways, guys, this was a very short live, but I do have to hop off because I'm gonna go for a run and then I need to start my workday. Any questions? I'll give you 1 minute. If not, I'm about to bounce. All right, guys. See you guys next time.